Good afternoon. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today's video, we are going to be going over, y'all liked the video prior to this as in new in. So today we are going to go over new spring items in luxury that are under $1,000, okay? Some of these pieces are practical and some of them are not. I tried to keep it pretty balanced and I think I have about 12 pieces to show you. So let's go ahead and get started. Really quickly before we get started, let's talk about this top. Let's talk about this gorgeous statement top because I know someone is going to ask. It is from Zara. I believe it was $79.90. A little pricey for Zara, but the construction on this is absolutely beautiful, okay? And I will get up, or I will maybe just like put in like a little picture over here of what the actual full thing looks like. If not, of course, I do have a spring affordable lookbook coming up that y'all have requested, and this top will definitely be a part of it, okay? So don't be alarmed or don't be surprised if you see this top multiple times. I will tell you this though, if you choose to get this top, size up, okay? So the very first luxury piece I want to talk about that's under $1,000 is going to be these Prada sandals. They are black and white and they retail for about $7.90, okay? The reason why I chose to put these sandals on this list is because I think they are a classic. Yes, the Prada logo or the name is on there, but I don't think that it is necessarily a trendy piece because of the way that they had chosen to do it. And the reason why I say that is because of the black and white. Black is considered a neutral, so is white. You put those together, that is a classic combination. Yes, it has the logo on it, but they will never go out of style, okay? Especially for your summer and your winter months, it's going to go with just about anything, okay? The next one is also going to be a Prada sandal, and I originally had put the white ones on this list, but they have since sold out, so I'm going to substitute it with the black ones. These are just your classic, I would guess you say, updated or elevated athletic sandals. Athleisure wear, dad sandals, and the really chunky sandals, they're not going anywhere. They have been in season now for a couple of years, and I don't foresee them going anywhere, especially with us coming out of COVID and people are getting out and the weather is warming up. These just look so comfortable, and they are all leather, and they retail for about $6.50, which when we start talking about luxury sandals, whether they be a dad sandal or whether they just be these new chunky sandals that are in, that's actually pretty affordable. If you get on Dior's website, I believe their Shearling slides start at like $1,000, or I think it's $1,080 or like $980. So on the spectrum of luxury, these are pretty affordable, okay? Next on the list is going to be a company that y'all have heard me talk about numerous times. I do have a couple of pieces from them. It is going to be Gaia, and it is going to be their Valence sandal, okay? They come in at $428, and they are all leather. I absolutely love this sandal. I love the heel. It's very different, and I love the square toe. Round toe is making its way back in, but the square toe as of right now is not going anywhere. And I love the fact that this comes in gold and it also comes in tan. If you don't know, I love statement bags or very different shaped bags, and I love statement heels. These to me are not necessarily a trend. I don't view statement shoes as a trend because you could buy a pair of statement shoes from 5 years ago, put it on with a trendy piece or put it on with a classy piece, and it will tie the entire outfit together. So in my closet, I do have a lot of statement shoes that do have, you know, very ornate details. Like I have a pair of Sophia Webster shoes that have like a 3D ornament or a 3D flower on them. They're black and white, very classic color combo. But if I was to throw those on, let's say with a blazer or a sheath dress or a fit and flare dress, it would tie everything together. So I personally do not view statement shoes as trends. I view them for exactly as they are, statement. They're a conversation piece, and I think these shoes do just that. Next is going to be the YSL tweed sandal. These do retail for about $6.95. I chose these because they are a very classic silhouette, a very classic shoe, but to me there's a modern twist because it's made out of tweed, okay? And they are black, a black pump, a black heel, a black sandal, a black flat will always stand the test of time. Again, it's the exact same thing to me with statement sandals. You could buy a pair of black sandals from 3 years ago and they could still be considered trendy or still in. They're never going to go out of style, but I think with the very classic silhouette of this shoe and then adding the tweed part to it, I think that makes it very right now and very modern. Lastly, in the shoe category is going to be the Gucci platform. Now, I first saw these on Monroe Steele. I believe she has 2 pair. I think she has the jean pair, and then I think she has like the classic Gucci color, okay? These retail, the ones that I'm talking about, for $720. I'm not going to lie, when I saw these shoes, it piqued my interest. Yes, it is the regular sandal with the platform, but it also has the strap around just for a little bit more secure. But I chose these because I absolutely love the print. This is not my typical aesthetic, but I love the way that they did the contrasting with the white and the gray and then the gray and the white. I have heard so many reviews about these shoes that they are so comfortable, and then with them coming in at under $1,000 and then with so many renditions that they have, I think that this shoe, which I believe they have already started selling out in your bigger sizes, I think this shoe for spring and summer is going to sell out. Okay, now let's move on to bags, and I'm going to bring this company back up because y'all heard me say earlier that I love very unique styled bags. So if you don't know, if you've ever been wondering, this bag that I have right here, absolutely love this. David bought me this for my birthday a couple of years ago. It is the Gaia EOS box bag. They have now turned this into a clutch, which I have my eye on as well. But I want to introduce to you the Mina bag. Is this bag practical? No. Do we care? No. There are just some pieces that are not going to be practical, but you absolutely have to have them, okay? This comes in brown, which has already sold out. It comes in a very beautiful pearl color, and then it comes in like a bluish color, which is the one that I have my eye on. This retails for $498. I absolutely love this bag. Is she practical? No. Is she a conversation piece? Is she a statement piece? Absolutely. Are you going to be able to fit your life in this bag? No, that's not the purpose. The purpose is for it to be a statement bag, a conversation piece. When someone walks up to you and says, hey, where did you get your purse? It's absolutely lovely. I really love the bag because of the silhouette and just the way that it looks on the model. You will definitely stand out when you are wearing that bag, okay? And every single time I do wear the box bag that I just showed you, I always get compliments and I always get questions. And it's sometimes, a conversation piece is a way for you to just start a dialogue or meet new people, okay? Next, also from Gaia, is going to be a clutch, and it comes in like that very classic brown beaded, and it also comes in like a pearl bead. I chose this bag because brunch season is upon us. Yes, people do brunch all year round, but when you start talking about like New York and like the New England states or the northern states, this is the time when people are going to start coming out and dressing to go to brunch. And I think that this clutch fits the bill. I think it is absolutely beautiful in both. I personally am partial to the pearl color, but I love this bag because, again, it is a statement piece. It is not a bag that everyone is going to have, but I think that, again, not everything in your closet has to be practical. I think everybody should have a couple of statement pieces in their wardrobe, whether it be a necklace, whether it be a bag, or whether it be a pair of shoes, okay? So I kind of like envision, especially the pearl one, with maybe like an all white look, or maybe like a very bright, bold colored dress, and then you have like this beautiful pearl clutch bag, okay? Next is going to be the Prada re-nylon bag, and this bag retails for $995. I want you to keep in mind that this is the mini version. The regular size one is over $1,000. Remember, we are talking about luxury pieces under $1,000. So this is the mini version, but I chose this because nylon, especially when you get into Prada, is always going to be a classic. Even when they reissue it, they might do a couple of tweaks here and there, but the bag is always going to be current. I chose this bag again because it's a bag I see for many different occasions. Brunch, outings, or even maybe running some errands and you want to be hands-free. Okay, this bag comes in, of course, the most classic color ever, which is going to be black. It also comes in red, it comes in purple, it comes in tan, it comes in white, and then it also comes in like, I want to say like it's this gray and purplish color. But I like this bag for a very casual type aesthetic and just to be out and about. Okay, next, let's get into clothing. I did pick a couple of pieces from the clothing category. So the very first one, if you know anything about me, if you have been watching me, I love sets. Whether we're talking about warmer months or cooler months, I love sets. So you guys should probably have guessed that there was going to be a set on this list. Again, I'm coming to you from Cult Gaia. It is going to be their knitwear set. It comes in green and it comes in purple. Both of like these pastel colors are very prominent and very trendy right now. I chose the green one because I actually like the way that it looks better, but I chose this set because I think it is very versatile. I actually see this maybe like on a date night. I see it on brunch, and I actually see you taking it to the beach. I know what you're thinking. This is very see-through. That's not very me, which you are correct in that I don't wear pants and that it is also very see-through. But the reason why I chose this is because just in looking at the photos, when we start talking about the breast area, it looks like once you actually flip it over, you're not going to get like any areola or any nipple. And then also in the back, it looks like that they are being covered. But if it's not and that's your style, by all means, go right ahead. But I chose this also because the top and the bottom each are $228, so you'll be able to get a full luxury outfit under $700, and I think it is a beautiful silhouette. I think, showing the clavicle and showing the shoulders, and then you have the slit in the back. I think it's kind of like understated sexy. You leave something to the imagination, and while it does have holes in it, I think that the proper parts that need to be covered are going to be covered. Now, you are always going to have your person who's going to take it to the extreme. You're always going to have your person who doesn't mind, maybe, a little bit of cheek, a little bit of areola, and a little bit of nipple being shown to the world. And that's fine. But more for like a conservative person, or for someone who kind of wants to push the envelope a little bit, I think that this set does that. And like I said, I picked it because I think it is very versatile. To me, of course, you cannot wear it to work, but I feel like it fits the bill for very different occasions. Okay. The next one is going to be a Black owner, and her name is Fee Noel. I found this top by way of Shopbop. She also has her own website, and she's also on Moto Operandi. It is her cloud top in this particular color. I absolutely love the color, especially up against melanin. The top is $595. I chose this top because it is very now, but it is also very classic, okay? You have the one shoulder, you have the puff sleeve, and you have the tie. Again, I feel like this piece is multifunctional. I feel like you could wear this to brunch. I feel like you could wear it to date night. And I also feel like that you could take it to vacation. She is known for, or her clothing is typically based off of resort wear. I think that this top fits all of those occasions. Also, I feel as though that it can be worn with shorts. It can be worn with pants. It can also be worn with a skirt. Okay. Next is going to be a company which is actually on my wish list, and I actually was very surprised at the price point for this dress. It is the Zimmerman silk wrap dress, which I actually had my eye on. I've seen this color before, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. This retails for $595, and I was actually quite surprised because it is all silk. For this particular one, I will link some dupes below. I found a couple of dupes on ASOS, and I found a couple of dupes on Fashion Bunker, okay? But I chose this top because, again, multifunctional. It will serve a lot of different occasional purposes. Brunch, date night, resort wear. And for Zimmerman, this is actually pretty affordable. If you don't know, Zimmerman does have two collections. They have their ready to wear, and then they just have Zimmerman. But I love this dress because it is very classic, okay? Wrap dresses are always classic. They will always stand the test of time. And then the color is a neutral, and I would consider it a classic as well. Okay. Lastly, I want to talk about swimwear, and I only have one. And the reason why I picked this particular one is because it is interchangeable. Okay. So it is going to be the Fendi Zucca print Lyocell swimsuit. It retails for about $598. And the reason why I chose this one, even though, yes, y'all know that I'm not very partial, or I don't like logos. I chose this one because it is a classic. The Fendi Zucca print will never go out of style. I know right now we are in a bit of a logo craze, but I feel as though that with the Zucca print, it is the logo, but it's not so in your face. So they actually have three versions. They have the original Zucca print, and then it has white. You have the original Zucca print, and then you have pink, and then you have the original Zucca print, and then you have blue. I feel as though for these reasons in particular, this swimsuit is going to sell out, and I believe with your larger sizes it already has. I think the price point people are justifying it is because it is interchangeable, it's lyocell, and it is a very classic bikini. It is a one piece. You have the scoop in the front and then it scoops a little bit lower in the back. Okay? So those are all of my picks for new and luxury pieces under $1,000. Let me know in the comments which piece was your favorite. I can probably tell you that my favorite piece is going to have to be the Zimmerman wrap dress. And then, like I said, I'm not going to lie to you, y'all. I am really liking those Gucci sandals, okay? I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And then, of course, you know, right here, I will put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.